Hey, today I wanted to talk about being better at Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, because I feel like it's not like any other Call of Duty that people have played before. You know, it has a different feel to it. You have these exosuits, you have the ability to dash and all of that, sort of like Titanfall, but it's different. So, people really need something to, something new and something fresh that they've never really, done before, because it's a new experience. And I wanted to talk about like momentum for once, like not the game mode, but like moving around, like not staying still. And this doesn't mean like camping. It means like, as you can see, like I'm not staying in the same place after I kill someone, or I'm not, staying still. I'm constantly moving like that. I'm constantly dashing, and that's what I feel like is very important for this game, because it brings a new element to the Call of Duty franchise, because we never really had that before. Like we've had fast-paced action, because that's what Call of Duty is about, but the whole idea of the suit making you do all these things brings a whole new element to the game. And that's the ability. The exosuit abilities are another thing. Like that right there was called, I think, Exo Ping, and it lets you see people who are also using their exo ability, and it highlights them. And I think that's just amazing, because it's like it helps you out in so many ways, and using these abilities helps you very, very well, because like you might be in a sticky situation and you use it, and it helps you get out of that sticky situation by highlighting enemies for a very short period of time, or becoming invisible. And I feel like a lot of people don't really use that often. And another thing I wanted to talk about was sort of, I guess, actually playing the objectives and not just going for kills, because kills get you points, but not as much as actually playing the objectives. Playing the objectives gets you more points for your score streaks, more XP, all of that, and more. It helps your team out, and it's a really good thing to do. And like right here, after I captured the objective, I kind of just stayed here to defend it. I didn't really move around too much, because I wanted to not only get more points, but I wanted to confuse the enemy like I just did, and get my UAV and my bloodthirsty and stuff like that. And it's good to move around and not to stay still, but sometimes it's good to just stay still and notice your surroundings and defend the objective if you have to. It doesn't necessarily mean camping at all. Camping is totally different from defending an objective or staying in one spot for like 2 seconds. Like camping is like sitting somewhere because enemies are gonna come, and you're gonna stay there for as long as possible. It's totally different from defending an objective because you have to. And I really, really like this Scorestreak, the bomber. It's like the Harrier from Modern Warfare 2, but it's like, well, not better, but it's not too overpowered, and it's still good, just like the rest of the Scorestreaks in this game. But I don't know, it's my personal favorite. Again, like with the moving around thing, like I dodged that guy completely using my dash. It's so helpful. Like, and he didn't even know I was like behind him. He was on another planet, on another level. He wasn't even thinking about me. But because I used the dash, that is so helpful, I moved out, and it's not even too overpowered. Like it's helpful, but not too helpful to the point where it's like, oh my god, I can't kill people because they're jumping around all the time. Like, I'm really surprised at this game and how like it's not too OP with the new stuff that they have. Like, it's just right, and it's like it helps you out, but it's also not overpowering to other people at the same time. And I think that's just amazing. And this is just another example of like domination. And right here, I guess you can say I'm kind of I'm not camping, because only reason why I decided to stay here was because that people tend to come from A through either this way that I'm looking at now, or the other way that I was just standing at, or even what most people do, they just come right straight through the middle and go straight for B like this guy. And what's the point of just going straight in and dying when you can just sit there, because you know they're gonna come to you? So it's better to just sit there, stay put, kill a couple people, and then move in to take the objective like I just did, because you know it's suicide if you just all go in head to head. It's not smart. And sometimes it's good after you know grab an objective to just sit there for like 2 seconds and observe what's going on rather than moving as soon as you capture it, because people can come out of nowhere and bum rush you or get behind you. You don't want that to happen. You know, it's good to just sit there and listen to your surroundings. And speaking of listening, it's not good sometimes to like use the dash all the time, because like me, I had to learn the hard way that when you use the dash, people can hear you on the minimap or see you on the minimap, and it's a really good thing if you don't use it sometimes, because they don't know that you're coming, because they think that you're gonna hop over a wall or you know come dashing your way. But if you just come casually like you know a normal Call of Duty player, they don't really notice you, because probably some people don't even listen to footsteps. And just like for this instance, I wasn't even using my dash, and he didn't know I was coming because I didn't dash. I just walked over to him. Now I got the Paladin, and that is a very awesome score streak. But the only problem with it is that you can't see anybody, because right here I got my Paladin and I'm already in and I'm excited to kill people, but then I can't see anyone on the minimap except for 2 people, because there's only 2 people on the enemy team that don't have blind eye, or yeah, that don't have it. Everyone else has blind eye or the other perk, and the only reason why they do have it is because people have it equipped as soon as I don't even think you have to unlock it. It just comes with you, and people just run that preset, like the blind eye plus the cold blooded or whatever it's called, and they're invisible to like every or most score streaks, so you can't even see them. And I didn't even get that much kills, so I recommend like running score streaks that help your team out more rather than you getting a whole bunch of kills, because you majority of the time you probably won't even be able to see people with your Paladin. And right here, like the score streaks that I use are the UAV, bombing run, and Paladin. UAV because I don't think that there's anything better than that. You know, in the beginning you want a score streak that you can get easily, and the UAV is perfect for that. And low profile people, oh my god, people use the like just because like it's the best thing that they can get, you know, in the beginning, and they don't even have to unlock it, which is ridiculous. And I just don't think that people even realize, like, or not people, Activision, like they didn't even make people fight to get it or anything like that. They just gave it to you. So I use the UAV and the bombing run and the Paladin, but I don't know about the Paladin, because you know what just happened, like you can't even see anyone. I would recommend for most people to use the UAV bombing run and the counter UAV, because you can't see people with the Paladin. With the counter UAV, I mean, you help out your team, and you probably are going to get more points because you get the assist points from the UAV and the counter UAV combined. So that's my take on it, and with score streaks and stuff. But I use the bombing run because it's I think it's the best score streak, because it doesn't really matter if people have blind eye or not. Either way, they're gonna die. It's simple if you put it in the right place. So yeah, that's it. I mean, I hope these tips help you out and shape you and put you in the right direction on what to do. Oh, look at that, I got a ruthless. Okay, alright, so thank you very much for watching this video. Please give a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.